Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2881st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. This video coming at you on a Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening for trading Thursday night through Friday, March 14th, 2025. Please remember that this is a very risky game. Risky. These markets are flying around. They're very expensive if you get them wrong. So what do we do about that? We mitigate the risk by putting our protective stops in first. Make sure you mitigate risk. Traders, for trading on Friday, I've got a red Omni and daily, in the Nasdaq, S&P, Russell, you name it, the indices that we trade all look bearish. We've got the red Omni, and you've got this whole scenario that's taken place. The double tops produce market drops. Remember all the double tops in the markets, Nasdaq included. Even though it missed, it was still valid. We talked about it while it was up there. Boom, the double top reaction takes place, and the market starts to crack. Now Nasdaq's below the 200 bar moving average. Oh boy. And it looks to me like this could possibly be a bear flag building right here. Look, this guy right here. This looks like it could be a bear flag building. So possibly more downside coming. We always put our stops in first just in case we're wrong. Now, there is one wild card to remind you of for tomorrow. We've got a government funding bill that was passed by one house. Now the Senate has to pass it. They have till Friday, tomorrow, or today if you're watching this on Friday. It's Thursday night right now. They have till tomorrow, Friday evening at midnight, to sign that bill into law, which funds the government until September. If they do not come up with an agreement, well, you know what that means. If they come up with an agreement, I don't know what happens to us being short tomorrow. Thank the Lord for stops, because we're going to put them in first. But yeah, if they come up with that agreement during the day and the Senate signs it, I don't know where that goes as far as being short, but I'm following the analysis. I do not care about the fundamentals. Analysis says red Omni looks like a bear flag building. We've been dropping since the double top. A reminder, please, traders. I put out my year-end targets in our last video. That is for the end of the year. Every year I wait for the first quarter for the market to pull back severely when I put out those targets. Most people write it's not going to be possible. The political this, and we've got this climate and the fundamentals of that. And they always write those comments. We almost always get to the projected level. That's happening right now. Don't let that scare you. And then remember this. Yes, there's tariff talk, and there's the possible war ending and maybe not ending, and this and that and the other thing. And oh my goodness, this all started when the Fed turned off the music. They turned off the music. They stopped lowering interest rates. We discussed this long before there was any tariff talk or any of that got into play. It started to happen, right? The double top, market drop. And, of course, all the rest of this now, as we start to drop down, you hear about tariffs and all that other stuff. This all started because the market needed to reprice itself because Jerome Powell or the Fed stopped lowering rates. And when you turn off the music at a party, the party's over, the party empties out. It's always when the Fed stops lowering rates. We get a move like this, a repricing. That's where we're really at. We can throw all kinds of names at it, all the stuff happening politically now. I'm a technician. I follow the technicals. That's what's been going on. We are in a repricing. How do we know? We talked about this entire repricing before any of the other stuff that's happening now took place. I stay focused on the main picture, and I don't listen to the static nor the noise. I hope this will help you. Please subscribe right now to these videos, and please leave your comments below. Now, I mentioned in every video I will answer all of your comments as long as they're not crazy. In the last video, I haven't gotten back to your comments yet. That is very rare. I will do that this evening. Please make sure you leave more comments on this video, and I'll answer them as well. Do you think we're going to continue? Do you think if the Senate signs the government funding bill, we go right back up and this down moves over? Or think it doesn't really matter because technicals say we need to go lower, and down we go anyway. What do you think will happen? Please leave your comments below. Now, traders, if any of you want to come out to OmniCamp, I've got an OmniCamp happening here in Las Vegas. It's going to happen in, I don't know, 10 days from now. If you want to come out and spend 5 days and nights with me in my home office learning the Omni so you can call these great calls for yourself and you will not need me to get this right and you can help yourselves, please go to omnibootcamp.com right now and fill out an application. I will call you and get you set up immediately if you qualify for a seat at OmniCamp. OmniCamp's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I need a nice long weekend from you. If you will do that, fill out the Omni Bootcamp form now. I'll also, added bonus, not usual, but because the Grateful Dead's in town, we're all going to see the Grateful Dead on Saturday night during OmniCamp. Fill out the Omni Bootcamp applications now, please. What else do we have for you? Leave your comments. Please subscribe now. And remember, stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, rock and roll. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video helps. Please join livewithoscar.com and hang out with me in my free live trading room. And I will see you all there at livewithoscar.com. Good luck and thanks for tuning in.